Photography to me has always been very personal. It really has a deeper meaning. It is all about the emotions that a photograph can invoke in the viewer. Whether it is joy, sadness, surprise, love, excitement, empathy, or nostalgia, you can communicate it very well with the language of photography. Each moment, frozen in time, is captured in a photograph, and it has the power to take you back in time and relive that moment. When I looked at the Nikon Zf, it just took me back in time and it made me miss the film era. It is classic, vintage, stylish, it has the retro aesthetic, and yet it is packed with modern features and technology. If you've ever shot on the Nikon FM2, you know what I'm talking about. The Nikon Zf is an iconic fusion of the classic Nikon look and modern technology. I am Ankita Asthana, a wedding photographer, and I'm here today to talk a little more about this camera. I'm going to talk about specific features that I have loved in this camera. Without further ado, let's take you behind the scenes and let's see what this camera can do. This is not just a camera that looks good. I mean, it really looks good. It is also a camera that can capture your photos and videos with the latest technology, like the autofocus. If you have been using the Z6 II and the Z7 II, you will 100% find a huge difference in terms of the 3D tracking and the eye detect. And the way it works, it's just fabulous. I've been using the Z9 and the Z8, and I am used to Nikon's amazing latest autofocus features on those two cameras. And even then, when I picked up the Zf, I was pleasantly surprised to see it perform at par with both those camera bodies. And the best part is that this is a mid-range professional body. So it's a little lighter on your pocket, and you can benefit with the amazing technology of the higher end models. I had reviewed the Nikon ZF-C before, which is a crop sensor camera, and I had spoken about the stunning looks and the dials. I love that apart from the silver of the ZF-C and the FM2, they have retained all of those dials and the buttons that I love. The look and feel, as well as that textured body, it's all there. I'm not going to repeat all of it again. You can watch the ZF-C video if you want to know more about why I love these manual dials and why, as a photographer, it is good practice to shoot on film or to use these dials to capture one frame at a time. I will tag the link for the video above. Coming to a feature that I absolutely loved about the ZF, the black and white mode. This little button here lets you switch between the photo and the video mode, as well as completely to the black and white mode. I still shoot on Ilford black and white film sometimes. In fact, I have even shot weddings on film, and then I come back to the studio and develop them myself. It is therapeutic sometimes. Shooting in the black and white mode on the ZF kind of gave me that same sense of calm, and it let me capture things that I love in black and white and see things in black and white while I'm capturing them. The straight out of the camera image in the monochrome mode looks stunning, and it's got that timeless feel. I obviously shot those in RAW plus JPEG mode so that I had the color images whenever I needed them for my client. This is a 24.5 megapixel full frame camera with a really good sensor. It has a fully articulating touch screen, a magnesium alloy body, and it has durable weather sealing as well, and that circular eyepiece that I love. It also has skins available in different colors. It has really good ISO sensitivity, which might be the best in any Z series cameras so far. And also, it captures high efficiency raw images. It has 3D tracking and 299 auto area AF points. It captures 14 frames per second in mechanical mode and 30 frames per second in electronic mode. Really good 8 stops of 5-axis VR in-body image stabilization as well. It has the skin softening feature that I love in the Z8. It has portrait impression balance for more accurate colors and the pre-release capture feature as well, with the pixel shift shooting where you can create 96 megapixel ultra high resolution stills when you combine them later in NX Studio. For video, it has 4K 60p captured in camera with its 10-bit internal video recording. The maximum internal video record time is 2 hours and 5 minutes. That's very useful in weddings. I love the rich color tone that this camera captures. It has 2 card slots, technically, a SD UHS 2 slot as well as a micro SD slots, which is new, but could be used for some quick backups. I miss the joystick a bit while shooting through the eyepiece, and I miss the tilt screen of the Z8. But there are a lot of benefits to this as well. One being the size and the weight. Second, the form factor. Third, the dials and the retro ergonomics. Fourth is the front-facing screen, which a lot of content creators are using nowadays. The biggest though is the price. I can definitely see myself using this camera, whether for my travels or for my shoots. It's a great camera to have. I would recommend this to anyone who wants to upgrade from the Z6 II and the Z7 II, or even to those who have never used the Nikon system before. Just give it a try, and if you love photography as much as I do, you will fall in love with this camera. Until next time, see you around.